Hello, welcome and welcome back to my channel. My name is Winnie and this is Winning with Winnie. So this channel, we focus on some universities in the United States that are affordable or that have full funding for international students. So with that, in today's video, we'll be looking at 4 cheapest universities in the United States of America for international students. I did want to say that a lot of these universities, all of them actually, are below $5,000. Yes, you heard me right. So their tuition rate for per semester is below $5,000. If you're ready, I am. Let's go. So the first university we'll be taking a look at is Minot State University. So Minot State University, just looking a little bit about their admissions. So it says all students must submit an online application, and then there's a $35 USD application fee that can be paid when you submit your application as well. And then it gives you a little bit about the deadline for consideration. So for fall semester, if you want to start in August, if you're outside of the United States, you have to send in all your documents by June 15th. If you're living within the United States, then by July 15th. And then if you want to start in the spring semester, which is typically in January, you have to send in all your documents, similar if you're living outside of the US, by October 15th. And then if you're living inside the US, by November 15th. And then it talked about how it will notify you in 2 weeks when you've submitted all your required documents. It talks a little bit about some of the checklists you need. So it says international students who have not already completed more than 24 credit hours of university level coursework are considered first-year students. It talks about so you can use one of these to translate your transcript. It also talks about their official entrance exam scores as well, and then you'll need your application for Form I-20 and Certificate of Financial Responsibility. The next thing we'll take a little bit of a look at is into their tuition. So like you can see on here, for Minot State University, the tuition rate would be, so tuition, if you're doing 12 to 18 credit, which is typically the full-time rate, it comes up to $4,081, so $4,081.65. So that is below $5,000, and this is per semester as well. So now let's just go back and take a quick look about just their university in general and learn a little bit more. Okay, so it tagged to some pictures of them. Let's see what we can get to see. Oh, that's the festival. So they did a spring honor dance and powwow celebration. That's awesome. Okay, so it talks about their majors, visit, apply, cost, inquire. So we've already looked into their cost. Okay, so just this. So it says they have over 100 plus academic programs. They are the #1 out-of-state rate. They have 65 student clubs and organization. They have $12,000, or they've received $12,000 in new academic award, and then they're on the top 6% for the ACAT exam. And it just shows you some pictures from their social media. All right, let's look at some of the programs that they offer. So let's go to majors. Alright, so they offer programs in accounting, addiction studies, application software, art administration, bioinformatics, biology, business administration, chemistry, coaching, communication science, computer programming, criminal justice. So I'll just keep scrolling a little bit faster just so y'all can keep seeing the different majors that they offer. Film studies, finance, general studies, so many, history, okay, humanities, okay, information systems, kindergarten, cool, mathematics, okay, mathematicians, I see y'all. Okay, perfect. So that's the first university. The next university we'll be looking at is called Delta State University. The campus looks gorgeous, y'all. Okay. They had a festival and there's some celebration. Okay, alright, let's look into the majors. So it looks like they have different colleges. So they have a College of Business and Aviation, College of Art and Sciences, College of Education and Human Sciences. They have a School of Nursing. They have their Graduate and Continuing Studies as well. Let's see if we just click on that. Where does that take us to? Okay, so it says this is the Office of Academic Affairs, their students, faculty, programs. Let's look into like the admissions document. Let's see if it's gonna give us some more information about actual admissions. Okay, that's us. That's us. Okay, so it says that for their international student services, it says they have 100 students currently enrolled. They have 96% international retention rate. They have international students from 42 countries represented, and it says there are currently 29 students who are participating in OPT. So OPT is typically for non-STEM people is for 1 year. That's when you're able to work in the United States, and then for STEM people it's typically 3 years. Okay, so it talks about like welcome. So it says Delta State University welcomes international students in Mississippi Delta, providing them with a home away from home experience. International students receive assistance, guidance, and advice from application through post-graduation. And it asks, okay, so we'll go into there. Let's see prospective students. Let's say, okay, current students, employment, and student association. All right, let's go back to prospective students and see. Let's see, so we can check out what their admissions. Okay, so it still gives us the international welcome. Okay, so you can request for information on here. It looks like if you need more information about the university. Okay, for their deadlines, they said if you want to start in the fall, which is typically August, it says the application deadline is June 1st. Documentation deadline is July 1st. So if you want to start in spring, which typically is January, their application deadline is October 15th. Okay, I'm just gonna see what's okay. I don't want to download. So it's what do you need for the F1? Oh, that's different. Okay. All right. So that's the second university. The third university we'll be taking a look at is Eastern New Mexico University. So I love them. So I love that picture with everybody. But it says find your path to a greater future. So it says you'll be surrounded by family who believes in you and knows that you can be successful. You are more than just a number. You are part of the Greyhound family. I love it. So they have degree finder, affordable education, and a friendly community. Okay. Oh, I like that. Oh, I like these. The 3 E's. So explore, experience, excel. I love it. Okay, so these are the different paths. So you could be online, you could be a first year, a transfer. You could be a graduate student, you could be international, military, former/returning, and then a Greyhound parent. Okay, so it says 97% of their students is their student satisfaction rate. For student to faculty ratio, it's 17, so 17 students to 1 faculty member, and then it costs more than most 4-year universities in the Southwest United States. Okay, let's see. Do we look at their programs first? Let's see what programs they have. It looks like okay, so it says they have over 90 degree programs options, right? So they have things like agriculture, food and natural resources, they have finance, they have history and social sciences, they have language, they have human services, health science, education and training, and they have hospitality and tourism as well. All right, y'all, let's look a little bit into their tuition rate. Okay, so for their tuition rate for undergraduates, so non-residents, which are typically international students as well, so if you do between 12 to 18 credit, which is full-time, your total per semester would be $4,000. So just the tuition is $3,057, but with the student fees, you come up to $4,284. So that is their cost of tuition for 1 semester. And then our last university, which of course I'll struggle to pronounce the name, but I think it's Bemidji State University. Look at, oh, you guys, every time I see water, I'm just in love. Okay, so just a little bit about their website. Let's just scroll through. Let's click on this find your program so we can see the different programs that they offer. So it says live what you learn. So they have accounting, integrated media, they have applied engineering, management, marketing, anthropology, mass communication, biochemistry, biology, music. They even have nursing, okay, computer science, communication studies, community health, earth science, pre-law, pre-medicine. So many options, y'all. So I'll skip scrolling. They even have international studies, vocal performance, okay, indigenous studies. So many, history. So many options. All right, so let's see if we can see a little bit more about their application process. Okay, it says here merit scholarship deadline is May 1st. How do we see? Okay, maybe I say international. Okay, how to apply? Let's see. So on the international, page. Let's see, what video is this? So it says their campus is located in Minnesota, a small and welcoming town with all the convenience of a big city. Academic focused programs, it's personalized, hands-on learning. Talks about affordability and flexibility. So it says we offer all international students an in-state tuition rate, which is awesome. Okay, so it says once you're ready, review our application instructions. Let's look at the application instructions. Okay, so for the application checklist, it says, so studying at their university is an exciting and fulfilling experience. Filling out the paperwork, not so much. So it says they'll help you through the process. Okay, so for their deadlines, for fall semester, which is August, like I've mentioned before, if you want to start in August, you have to submit your application if you're outside the US by June 15th. And then if you're inside the US, you want to submit it by July 15th. Okay. Let's see, because I'm undergraduate, let's see if that would give us some more information. Okay, so it talks about their deadline and then the admission requirements. So it says, along with your completed international student application, you must submit all the information and documents listed below. It says all supporting documents will be scanned and emailed to their office. Okay, so they have a $20 application fee, which they say is currently waived due to COVID. You need to also submit officially, so it says original transcripts or officially certified copies of original transcript from all previously attended institutions. You need proof of English proficiency, you need a financial affidavit, you need a statement of purpose, and basically it's asking that in your own words, describe your academic background, your educational goals at their university, and how this ties into your future. You will also need to submit an international student agreement form. You will need a copy of your page, like your name and identification page of your passport. You need an international student release, and then you need a transfer request, but that's for people who are transferring. And it also has a little bit more information for Nigerian applicants. If you're from Nigeria, it says applications from Nigerian students will not be reviewed and status email will not be answered until the Education USA registration confirmation is submitted. This requirement has been put in place to provide the best possible chance of success with the visa process. So that's awesome. Okay, so those are the different universities I wanted us to look at, and then lastly, let's just look into their funding or their tuition. So for per semester, the cost of just tuition rate, which is what we've been looking at, is $4,345, and then this is room and board and stuff. But most times, a lot of people might choose not to stay on campus, so that would decrease that price for you. But for just their tuition rate, it's $4,345. So thank you all so much for watching this video. These were 4 cheap universities in USA. So if you're trying to start, school here next year, like definitely take a look into these 4 universities because they are pretty affordable. And this is wonderful. Thank you all so much for watching this video. Until next time, my name is Winnie. Goodbye.